Good afternoon, everybody. How are you? Welcome to another edition of High Noon Live Draw today on February the 26th, 2019. Today is Hawkgirl. We got a few people in the chat, and I was here. It wasn't quite yet noon, JP, when you wrote that. We had a few seconds, like 30, 45. Elric says he's here for Hawkgirl. Cool. So I guess I should get this party started. We got Bob. So I'm going to switch over to my other camera to show my drawing area. So how is everyone today? What is his new avatar? Is that the red? I don't think that's Red Lantern. Looks Red Lantern-ish, but I'm not sure. Hello, Space. How are you today? So how is JP? How is Elric? How is Bob? And how is Space? I take it this is from some anime or manga. Take your pick. What is my favorite is greed. What about you, Bob? Full Metal Alchemist. Okay. I like Kingsley. He's very Kingsley. Seedling. So how greedy are you? Eric's going, Kingsley? I don't remember a Kingsley. Can you clarify this? Oh, Kingsley? How could you ever like Kingsley? The guy with the tattoo on his eye. I watched it in Russian, and that's what his name is. So don't be rushing to no judgments. Eric says, oh, you mean broad? Guess they changed his name from Russian to English. Or from yes. AKA Wrath. Says Elric. Brad Kingsley. There. We'll call him Brad Kingsley. Oh, great. This is coming out on a bit of an angle, not to what I was wanting. He's really cool. I like how Awkward did Wrath, did Aweka did Wrath Story. I guess that's the name of a writer. There we go. Yeah, King Bradley. Well, I was going Brad Kingsley, but yeah, sure, King Bradley. This Hawkgirl is turning out a little bit more muscular than I was intending. Let's see. Arawa. It's how you say her name. Say whose name? Who is this her? The first, because it follows the manga. Yes, but the first has its charms and it's part of my childhood. Bob saying Full Metal Alchemist 2 is his favorite. Uh, hello, Tolfer. I am drawing Hawkgirl. Don't got anybody on the panel yet, although invites have been put out. And we got Bob and Elric here talking about Full Metal Alchemist in the chat. It is an anime, in case you did not know. Probably do. And if you've yet to subscribe, it would be really nice if you did. But all that said, how are you, if I have yet to ask? To Lufer? It's going slow at the moment. Obviously, as you know, I didn't get anything Sunday. But the first meeting or major meeting should be in about a week and a half. Actually, I've got to confirm that I'm on the thing. I got to talk to the one pastor. I can't see why I'm not, but lava. I take too long to type if I didn't see your response, Bob. Has he seen your YouTube? Who are we talking about here? Has anybody seen whose YouTube? Oh, I'm not sure whether he knows I am on YouTube. And like I said, I got on to a mission trip 2 years ago when I didn't even have this YouTube, so I was able to raise the funds. Last year, I got on things. Oh, you uploaded a high-speed painting again? Cool. I don't think so. I think the decision, the applications were due, last Sunday, the 18th, or Monday, and then, takes a week or two to process, them going over everybody. And as long as I can, I'm going to try and get him on, my pastor, to talk about it hopefully Saturday or sometime during the week. get them on a live stream. If he was born before he was born, yeah. And the people heading up the missions trip, I'm going to try and get them on. I'm going to try and get a bunch of people on to talk over the next few months about it. I'm hoping to, that'll help too with the fundraising. People see the openness. And maybe I'll be able to get them on a couple times over the next few months. Is it a wise idea given how your chat can be? Well, I don't have to read all the comments, and I'm sure everybody can be respectful for a live stream every couple weeks. And that way they can ask questions too, hopefully legitimate questions. If not, we'll get on a YouTube thing and just talk, and then I'll put it public. And people can put comments. Well, stuff like that, although I know the answer, I would not pick from the chat for a comment because we're not dealing with the earth. Is the earth flat? We're dealing with a missions trip to El Salvador. Somebody wanted to ask why El Salvador or something like that. These are questions that I would pick. And I'm sure there's other legit questions too that I would pick. Rick, I want to see a beautiful pair of wings today. Yes, I would too. I would too, Bob. Yeah, it's cool. Actually, I started playing. I got the game for myself, and I started playing last night. Oh. True, Space. No one should be dealing with those dumb questions of flat Earth. Yeah, cities. City skyline. I've always liked Sim City type stuff, so Farm Sim next. Ricey's got it. Of course, Joshua's in here trying to proclaim that he can prove the earth is flat. You should stream cities. It's fun. The chat loves it. Yeah. I might. I'm trying to get used to it. I might start a new city. I haven't called the city anything yet. I just. What would be really neat is doing a stream, me and you, where we're both got our cities up and we're doing it. Or playing it, I should say. Name a city for each of your characters. Yeah. Shield City. Snow City. Space, you gotta ignore Joshua. He's just trolling us. He doesn't believe what he's saying. Okay, I'll just let you know. Just. Although he's gonna come back and say, I do too believe. Yes, I enjoy math, logic, and reason as well. Thank you. Although this leg, I think, should be in more. At least going with what I'm looking at, as always. As always, the nether regions are all I can see. There's more than the nether regions. Australia's. You're a hoax, Joshua. These Russian, Italian, Romanians and their bad English. Think we should send him back to Italy. Oh, one sec. He's still in Italy. At least Canada's more real than Australia. We can actually prove ourselves existence to the States. Okay, so I guess I gotta put those darn wings in here now. I know, right? Leave it to me to say the wackiest things, right, JP? Oh no, I thought you were dying. Oh. Oh, is that all? It's gonna take a lot to kill me. Oh, let's see. Is Elric still here? I am. Have you seen a djinn? No, I don't think he's seen a genie. I have, but I heard it's not good. Yeah, I heard genies aren't good either. They're supposed to be really mean. Unless you get one from Aladdin. Hey, yes, it does. It looks great. You'll have fun. Okay, later, Space. Have a good day. Saw some art, some paintings, and let me know if you want to come on and sell some on my auction on Sunday nights. Ever. Okay, now the inside of the wings there is going to be the real difficult area. So we will start doing some inking. We'll get the crotch area done first. Hopefully nobody comes in while I'm doing this. So. Yeah, I have well, it's usually comic art auction, but I'd be more than willing to include you. I have an auction thing on my thing on Sunday nights, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, she does. She sometimes sees it. Right now, she'd be watching, but she's out. Although she'll probably be home before I finish this. So. Who fired the gardener? Well, I haven't seen every anime, but I do know a lot, just not as much as others, says Elric. That leg should have been longer, but I only know Star Blazers. Oh, HD for Bob. Yeah. You're too young, Bob. You're too young. No H for Bob. Do your parents know what hentai H is, Bob? Shouldn't they know what you're looking at on the internet? Or trying to look on the internet? Have to be stupid. They may not be able to read English, Bob, but pictures are worth 1,000 words, no matter what language they're in. Yes, Bob tries to pass off as yes, it's medical training, Mom. It's medical training. It's biology class. Honest, this is for biology class. Yes, I want to be an artist. I'm trying to learn how to draw the human figure, the female figure. Would you buy these excuses, JP? Or is it you wouldn't buy them just because we're talking about Bob? Better than the alternative. Josh the Pope Crow. What would SJW Joshua think of that answer? Well, messages retracted I can't read, Bob, but I might be able to see it. I might be able to see it before you retract it. Because I do have the chat right in front of me, and not sure whether this one's behind or I see it before everybody else. Although everything seems to be fairly instantaneous on these things. Nothing for now. I'm sure Mega Teen Joshua coming very soon. And tell SJW Joshua off. You can't read. Well, if I bring up, copy, paste it, and bring up a translator program by Could Bob. Like how fast he deletes. Oh, I'm going to see what movie? How to Train Your Dragon 3 this afternoon or this evening. I use Russian letters to write English words. I get what you mean. Google would translate it, it just wouldn't translate it right then. Or correctly, I should maybe say, even. Modern problems require modern solutions. But see, then, Bob, since I know it's just Russian letters spelling an English word, all I'd have to do is look up the Russian alphabet, figure out what the equivalent is in English, the equivalent letter, and then replace. Also, I might mix my ties. Well, then all I'd have to do is get some Italian and some Russian, letter stuff. And just do some correlation. Bob, a few years back in DC Comics, they put the Kryptonian and the translation. And I went and I figured out what every single letter is, English letter is for Kryptonian. I may not be able to speak it, and although I may not be able to speak it, but for a while I was getting good at sort of reading Kryptonian. Now I've let myself slack, and I do have that stuff around, but my point is, I could figure it out if I really wanted to. But not really worth my time. If I know what languages I'm dealing with, I could figure it out. Okay, we still need to make feathers in this wings, but we're not penciling them in. We will just put them in via. I don't think there's no much rhyme or reason to the way that they did the patterning. Uh, I think they just threw lines in here that look like feathers. Okay, what else has got people to talk about? Has anybody seen how to train your dragon 3 yet? Anybody planning on seeing it? Anybody got any um thoughts on the fact that Rotten Tomatoes has taken the thing down for their people? Whatever, I think you know what I mean. About whether they're going to go see Captain Marvel. 1984 tomatoes. I guess if you want to. I was reading, says Bob. How dare you disturb my reading? Yeah, he's got to read for. He's got probably got homework. Have you done your homework yet, Bob? No. I'm reading Psych Ren, Rick. I take it that's a comic book, a manga. Or is this Bob too good for homework? Does Bob never get homework? Is he so smart he doesn't need to do homework? Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I remember you have a skull. Everybody's got a skull. Or do you just do your art homework and no other homework? There. You do too. Well, you're very much welcome for our interruption. We aim to please. So who else is here besides Elric and Bob? JP4 still here. We haven't seen Bear today. Just us. I don't even know what the watcher count is at the moment. I don't think I have it up so I can see. So remember to like, subscribe, hit the notification. Oh, we got a peak of 5 people watching. Total view time 1 hour. Share this out there, people. Let people know I'm here. Okay, Elric, could you please tell Rick to watch One Punch Man? Just because he tells me doesn't mean I will, Bob. It's here. I gotta get it to watch it first, Bob. I promise after I finish watching the series that I'm in the middle of watching right now, I'll find it and watch it. But I know you don't like sub. And dub always isn't the beat best, I think you meant. I don't I just don't like sub because you're always having to pause it to read it. I was able to get 10 0.5 micron ink. They work so oh yeah, they do. I've had some for a while. Is this oh yeah, 0.05. I think I've had that one for a while. It's a 0.5. I think I got that in my Copics. Oh yeah, there's something else I've done in the last little while, Bob. I've upgraded a bunch of supplies. Probably a bunch since you've been out of the game. I've got myself like 5 or 6 refillable Copic things. Hey, Elric, how do you like that one? Or can you see that properly? 0.03. I've got myself some Copic markers, colors. And as you've seen, I've been using this Japanese pen. I've got a bunch of different ones for Japanese, although I've decided I like this the best one of the Japanese. I got 3 different ones. So I got 4 Copic, technically color markers. I got a light gray, black, and 2 skin tones. Yeah, I used up the first one I got of this. This is the one that's the black that thing there lets you know because this one's empty, as you can see. But I find this is the better one of the couple. Let's see. I had another Japanese one here too. And of course, I got my microns from before. My Copics that aren't refillable. I was doing coloring a lot, but I'm saving these to color on computer. I'm gonna scan them in and hopefully color them on there good. Eventually, hopefully, I'll do some speed stuff of coloring. Although I've got a lot to catch up on for coloring. Yes, I like the top more. Bob, have you read or watched Heroic Legend? Yes, I like the top more. The top more of what? I like the top of the drawing more than. Yeah, I did better on the top, that's for sure. And of course, all these are will be going up slowly for auction on the various auction stuff that's going on in the community. So you might see this Sunday night if I can get on Mike's. You might see it Friday night. Uh, okay, so we'll go back and we'll get a little bit in on major links. Although Bear Bear's not here. Uh, I've watched season 1 of Mob Psycho, but I'm waiting for season 2 to come out on Toonami. How do you watch anime? Sub or dub? Do you dub the sub? Do you dubba your subba or do you lubba your subba? Rick, I watched the new Spider-Man movie cartoon. I really liked it. The one with the what's it? Miles Morales, or more accurate, well, it's got Miles Morales, but Enter the Spider Verse. Cool. Yeah, I seen that when it came out. Oh, what do you think of Aquaman? Or have you seen it yet, Bob? Yeah, I really liked Aquaman too, as well. I hope they bring it out soon, or I hope they do number two. I should say. I use the Russian for dub and Italian for sub. I can use Russian for sub because I'm not fast at reading. I think that I think that's about the anime, not Aquaman. Yes, Bob's gonna be a linguist when he grows up. I've watched half of Aquaman. I got bored. I know you liked it. Yeah, if you can get past it does get it's slow at the beginning. If you can get past the beginning, it really speeds up near the end. It gets better. Okay, you told me. Okay, I guess you were around. Still, trying to figure out when you took off still. Well, not took off, but you know what I mean. We're gone for a bit. I do watch Hobbit movies in Japanese when I'm drawing. It's weird. Because there's a huge battle scene and at the end. And there's my mom watching me now. Okay, let's see where things are at for. For watching, one of which is my mom / me. Oh, since there's only 4 people watching, I think I'm going to end this for now. So I'd like to thank everybody tuning in. Remember to go check out my other YouTube channels, although there's no link in the description for them. Oh. Remember to like, subscribe, hit the notification button, share, and comment. And I guess we'll see everybody tomorrow. So bye for now. God bless. Have a great day.